So Elon Musk has joined Trump at a rally, and he starts jumping up and down like a child. We've already made a video about Elon's weird jumping form, you know? Yay! That kind of like, I don't know where he learned it from. I don't know who he learned it from. But Elon, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Stop doing that. We don't want to see that. You're too old. You're about 50 million years old. Talking about, yay! Stop. So let's see what happened.
Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone.
Y'all, I know y'all saw him jumping. I know y'all saw him jumping. I know y'all saw. Hey, let's just replay. I forgot the ESPN soundtrack. I gotta go back. I gotta dig back into like 2009, like deep into the memories. Look at this, bro. You can't make this up. These are the masculine men, by the way. These are masculine men. These are alpha males. A nigga standing like this, and a nigga who jump like this. These are the harbingers of masculinity in 2024. Let's just watch this.
Come here. Take over, Elon.
I know y'all see him jumping like he's at a pizza party. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at him.
Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
The whole crowd just dry. All the hoes, all the MAGA hoes just dried up right then and there. All of them. All the big booty MAGA hoes just. Ugh. Maybe they like this. I don't know.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face.
This is what these like. This like, bro, like these are uncivilized ooga booga type. Keep it 100. A true test of character is what you do when you are handed unfettered authority and control. Donald Trump has welcomed the immunity granted to him by the Supreme Court. Joe Biden made it abundantly clear, I do not fuck with this. I will not be using this, abusing this power. I want Congress to pass a bill to block presidents from being able to engage in this kind of behavior. Donald Trump welcomes it because he engaged in behavior that required him to be considered immune, because Donald Trump is a criminal. Donald Trump is a McDonald's eating mob boss who commits so much crime that instead of being able to say, guys, I didn't do it, he has to sit there and say, well, I did it, but I should be able to get away with it. That's the true test. That is the true test of character. Not when you're getting shot at and the first thing you want to do is drum up support from your supporters. I see what Trump tried to do. He understands that showing strength in times of situations like that, he understands how important that is. That doesn't mean that Donald Trump is an honorable man, a good man, a strong man, a morally sound man. It means that Donald Trump is a man that has some semblance of political talent. Like, he's got some talent. You know, a little bit. Somewhere in there, he knew, ooh, let me pump up my fist. Elon Musk and MAGA basing a president's qualifications off of what he does after he gets shot at? Stop. This nigga got shot at and learned nothing. Did he become a unifier? No. Did he become less disrespectful? No. In fact, he became worse. But that's Elon Musk's line of, you know, I like this guy because he pumped his fist up after he got shot at.
Now, America is the home of the brave.
Yes, the brave Trump who hey, this is the same Trump who did not pull up to J6 with his goons. The same brave Trump who refuses to acknowledge the fact that he lied about the election. Donald Trump is one of the most cowardly Americans to ever live. And Elon Musk isn't even American. I know some of you goons are going to be my comments saying, but he's an American citizen though. Shut your ass up. We need to put your ass on a plane with Elon and send you and him back to Africa. Elon Musk is a South African billionaire weirdo who's managed to somehow crawl his way into America and become a citizen. This whole ass shouldn't be here. This is not an American. This is a man who wants this nation to turn into an ethno-state, theocratic shithole. Third world country aristocratic shithole is what he wants it to become. That's exactly what Elon Musk wants. There is nothing American about Elon Musk. He simply became a citizen somehow. I don't know how anyone could look at him and think that this fucking blob of just pale mass should be a citizen. And then Trump, this nigga can't stand behind anybody. Everybody around him goes to jail and he does nothing. Giuliani is owed $2 million and Trump ain't paid the boy. Trump is somehow a reflection of America's bravery. The same Donald Trump who comes from a family in which nobody has ever served this country. The same Donald Trump who sat there and said, I like people who weren't captured. He is someone who embodies the bravery of the American spirit. Elon clearly don't know shit. Go back to South Africa, bro. Go and oppress some black people in South Africa. Go back to doing whatever it is y'all niggas do over there. Stay away, please.
And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You got 14 states.
Hold up, I know the nigga who. Hold up, okay, hold up. This whole ass nigga. Hey, bro, this nigga got me. Hey, yo, hey, real talk, bro. You the same ass nigga who sat there and made a super PAC in which people who signed, if people were from a battleground state, this nigga made it seem like if you put your personal information in on his website, you were registered to vote. The advertisement for his website said, register to vote here. You click on it, give these niggas your personal information, then it says thank you. Now, if you don't know how to actually register, and you clicked on this website that invited you to register, you put in your personal information, and it says thank you, you would think, well, shit, I done did my duty, I done did my job. When in reality, you didn't even register. In reality, Elon and his little clique of, I don't know who works for him, his little minions, they done collected your data, and you haven't even registered to vote. Elon is one of the main niggas, bro, fucking up the system of the electoral system in this country. He talking about people want to take away your right to vote. This nigga a hoe, boy, for real. Hey, and check this out too. Talking about freedom of speech. You the same nigga, bro, who has been fanning the flames of hatred on your platform for the last 2 years. You're the guy who joined in anti-Semitism on your platform. So much so that fucking, I say this all the time, Ben Shapiro had to invite you to Auschwitz because apparently at your big ass age, you forgot about how dangerous anti-Semitism actually is. Then Harris and Walls want to take away your guns. Says when? They do not want to get rid of the Second Amendment. They don't. I'm willing to bet they're going to do nothing. This nigga Elon sits there and says the freedom of speech is under attack. Part of the reason why y'all are not going to be allowed to spread misinformation anymore is because y'all have abused Twitter, bro. Y'all have abused social media to such an extent that now Twitter is becoming a national security problem because of you, Elon. And you have the audacity to endorse a presidential candidate who is an insurrectionist because your platform spreading misinformation is being interpreted as a problem and designated as a problem by multiple countries in Europe. Y'all niggas got banned from Brazil, and people in America are tired of y'all. Y'all musty ass niggas sitting over there enabling all type of hatred. I don't even follow white supremacists. I go on Twitter, I'm inundated with just ethno-nationalistic racist content. I don't even follow these niggas. Why is it on my feed? Elon. Bruh, like this is what we dealing with, bro. And you over there talking about some, who do you want to run your country? I don't know, maybe the presidential candidate who doesn't stir the flames, like stir the pot of division and stoke the flames of division. I don't know, maybe him. Joe Biden. But, you know, he's gone now. He's about to retire. So we got big Kamala coming through to finish the job, to put in the work, to stand on business. But, bro, how are we in this timeline, bro? And look at Trump, this nigga orange. How is this nigga so orange? His hair and his skin are the same color.
Now that don't require voter ID, California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment.
Bro, this little nigga got me so bent out of shape, bro. First and foremost, bro, like, this man, again, your platform abuses the First Amendment to spread misinformation that can cause unbelievable amounts of damage to our democracy. That is the reason why you and people like you are struggling to maintain platforms. It's because you guys spread so much false shit that destroys everything. Furthermore, voter registration is still a real thing. The problem is that ID disproportionately affects elderly people, minorities, many people who are citizens of the country but don't have IDs. People from disproportionately impoverished areas who just don't have IDs. They don't have driver's licenses. They don't have any of these things. How do we make sure they can vote? This would make sense if illegals were voting, but they're not. And we found that out because last year, Trump made us do all kind of bookkeeping and checking, and come to find out, there were no illegals voting in mass numbers. I mean, like, how are we back here again? Hey, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Something ain't right. Ain't this the same? Hey, didn't Trump literally disrespect you on Twitter? How are you standing on the stage next to him, licking his balls when you literally got violated on Twitter by Trump? Trump really lit your ass up, and it was funny too. We finna visit that tweet. Hold on.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America.
Oh, now you're not playing with me. Hold up. Hold up. So this was, hold up. What year was this? Like 2021 or 2022? Elon, we didn't forget. The real Donald Trump says this, and this is a real tweet, by the way. A lot of people go, this is real. Yes, it's real. When Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, he literally, when Elon ran up on that stage, yay! What did Donald Trump say? He complimented his cars, his rocket ships. Here we go. Whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidies he'd be worthless, and telling me how he was a big Trump fan and Republican, I could have said drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it. Mind y'all, Donald Trump is a nigga who couldn't sell steak, water, watches. This nigga couldn't sell saltine crackers if you tried. How do you not? You can't sell water, my nigga? Everyone needs water, bro. You couldn't even sell water? This nigga Elon Musk has managed to sell fucking EV vehicles. I think the nigga owned PayPal. The Elon Musk, as much as I dislike this little rat, Elon Musk is 20 times the businessman that Donald Trump has ever or will ever be. And yet Donald Trump somehow seems to think he's the arbiter of what successful business looks like. If I was Elon Musk, I can't. We got to talk about that. Because you can't just disrespect me like that in front of everybody when you can't run a successful business to save your life though. Nick can't even sell water and you talking to me about my vehicles and my rocket ships. Hell nah. Then Elon Musk sat there and said that Donald Trump is going to defend the Constitution. Donald Trump is the same nigga who called for the termination of the Constitution. Trump said, so with the revelation of massive and widespread fraud and deception in working closely with big tech companies, the DNC and the Democrat Party, do you throw the presidential election results of 2020 out and declare the rightful winner? Or do you have a new election? A massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. By the way, in the event of widespread massive election fraud, we have court systems put in place to rectify that. You don't terminate the entire fucking Constitution. You don't terminate all rules and regulations in the United States government just because an election was defrauded. We have court systems put in place to maintain our functioning government while simultaneously solving a legal problem. Donald Trump, despite what he would want you to believe, exercised all of those options, and every single one of his lawsuits failed. All of them. No fraud was found. His attorney general couldn't find fraud. The attorney generals of all the states he schemed in didn't find fraud. The videos he tried to use as evidence for fraud were proven to be fake. Every single scheme and plot was uncovered and shown to be what it was, a scheme and a plot. Donald Trump, despite knowing he's a liar, goes on the internet and types this. If you know there was no fraud, but still call for the termination of the Constitution in response to said fake fraud, what you're basically calling for is the termination of the Constitution, period. You want it gone. Not because there was fraud, but because you believe yourself to be above it. Donald Trump is not an American. He's just a rich white person who happened to be born here. He is literally riding off of being white and rich. If Donald Trump was anything besides a straight white rich man, he would have no ability to get away with the bullshit he's getting away with right now. No one would consider him an American. I swear to God. Donald Trump is as un-American as you could possibly get, and that's the unfortunate reality of our country, is there's millions of us. Different personalities, different interests. Unfortunately, not all of us are going to be real Americans. And that includes Donald Trump. And Elon finna say they're talking about Trump going to defend the Constitution. Elon Musk is a bum.
America. Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream. This one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay, and get everyone you know. And everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important.
Isn't it crazy how the only side that actually talks about it being the last election makes the accusation? Donald Trump is the only person who sat there and said, once you vote for me, you won't have to vote anymore. No one else but him. No one else but him. Donald Trump is the only person who tried to use every legal and illegal tactic possible to stay in office. Donald Trump is the only president in American history to try to illegally overturn an election through the use of conspiracy and also brute force. Donald Trump is the only person who resists the idea of handing over power. If you believe Donald Trump, as long as he's alive, will rescind the office of the presidency, you're wrong. Donald Trump sings the praises of people like Orban and Putin and Kim Jong-un. Those are his homeboys. That's the squad. And you think a nigga who's gang with characters like them is gonna give up office if he wins? Elon Musk need to get his ass whooped. Somebody's mama need to grab a belt and just whoop Elon. Telling you, bro, like, he need a whooping, bro. Like, these niggas, bro, they childish, bro. Like, somebody's mama, somebody's black, Arab, or Latina mama need to whoop his motherfucking ass. Real talk, bro. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. Bro, these MAGA motherfuckers ain't never been whooped before. That's what the problem is, bro. They never got whooped. Somebody got to say it, bro. These niggas need to get whooped, bro. Like, it's just the truth. Somebody need to just, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's why they acting up so motherfucking much, bro. Sitting there talking about if we don't win, it's the last election. No, the fuck it isn't. Lying motherfucker. Well, actually, it might be. Y'all niggas probably won't win ever again, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the last election. Just because, look, people are not as racist as y'all want them to be. People are not as sexist as y'all want them to be. People are not as homophobic as y'all want them to be. The world is moving toward a more compassionate, kind, loving, and empathetic era. Okay? Glow up season, whatever you want to call it. As a result of the world becoming more compassionate, people are less attracted to y'all's aristocratic, ethno-nationalistic, theocratic desires. People don't want to live under the Bible. People don't want to live under racial hierarchy. People don't want to live under misogynistic rules and regulations. People want to be free. And y'all don't offer that. Elon, you retweeted a fucking 4chan post about how only high testosterone men should run the country. We just saw you jump like a Teletubby. You've been retweeting misogynistic, anti-Semitic shit on your platform. Yeah, y'all might not win any more elections once you lose this one. It's very possible. That's why y'all be drawing up all these crazy ass little doodles on the map trying to win elections in the House of Representatives. Because y'all some hoe ass niggas. If we keeping it 100. Sitting there talking about some, if we don't win, it's the last election. Yeah, take your motherfucking ass to Africa. And this is the same. Hey, these two niggas, when they were on Twitter talking, Trump gonna sit there and say, you know, if we lose, I'm going to Venezuela. Like, bruh, as many crimes as you done committed, you finna tell the feds where you finna go if you lose? You just gonna tell the feds, oh yeah, I'm gonna go here. That's a crime, by the way. Oh my God, bro. Like, Obama, this is all your fault. Just kidding. Bro, like, what is happening, bro? What is happening to this country? Bro, we are a lost country where people actually support this nigga Trump, bro. A nigga that can't even sell water. A nigga that can't even sell water, bro. Like, hey, look, bro, I can't, bro. A nigga that can't sell water can't run my country. You can't even sell water? Bro, I'm done with this video ends here. I'm sorry. We're done. We're done. The video's over. The video's over. There's nothing more to say. The nigga can't even sell water. How the fuck vote for him? No, I'm done. We're done here. Like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. We're done.